Yo, assalamu alaikum badi wala assalamu alaikum mini alon kalbi na la jibero la nyato do manike kamu be konton kalbi simlay programme to mekere na political discourse not dele mutana jam ko rege ando bi fanante me la baki jang ni ngabata alawal lafta ka men ka charek fast one wala bawo ngaje ko the zoo president abitala cabinet abitala parliament pour ka banko address me yalon ko banko la constitution of la wodiala president nyan naka banko molo kata député bonto itandi député bon la banko la al halo be nyaadile atela plan sol be nyaadile mon programme len betel bloko no banko la kodo aning atela masakunda ko be la nyaadile ko be ta nyaadile kawo fo banko mo da yo na banko la constitution o wo sembodi president la pro sango kono as kasida parliament bari amanda fana fo damal ning ayata nungo kulbe ke kam banko kan kol men yalon ko abijar la pour president we funtin ka banko mo diam dala wo manjara ita parliament fo as siala state house kono le ICD ay diam ko membe ke kan aya ko ni address comme ko ning november protest me yalon ko misal fi ado plan kanante wo ko sival men yalon ko mo be concerned security concern president se kala ka fundila wati diara pour ka banko mo address wo sival bol ningin do ñing farata lay manke kilim font yo but the state of the nation address president nyanaka mendi the state how to call it parliament no nyinto ñing kumaya bara bare yala kumaya ba divide la into two parts bankol men yalon ko la masal gato nyafo aning dolla bankol men yalon ko na masal imokato nyafo at least adamo baro mokato nyafo gambia di wole. So, ndolbe mo expect la instead of the nation address, President Bida Mendi la parliament not. Bolon nyenti ibe fengo be safalal everything iba be safalal. Ministry many along ko ibe na Gambia banko kan. Ibe la falsify information on safalal ya diala. Ibe ka fa nyokan ya be read fa pare bidalo la parliament not na be read. In fact, 98% of things me along ko Adam Baro be kala na wajunta. Among idea sotige among fen sotige. Among ideas so they are going to give false information to the Gambian people bidawo da mala fola na parliament to pangola al halo nyame bi ning ayat la nunko Adam Baro bidawo la parliament to be to nya fola Gambia al halo nyame bi definitely ning nyanna kala very important deleti pour Gambia because abalola la to nya fo Gambia di wala bankola al halo nyadi bi bankola balwo be nyadi bi molla balwo be nyadi le bi to le mum plan soto e bawol address la nyadi la kaji ko mum ko bankoye so ne yaay nana banko kan domandike but ning atara parliament okono adama bita mum fulan na parliament okono wala mu fundida tenne dunta na jande farata tenne na economy grow ta tenne 10% particular percentage la ngo ndola economy ga grow e gonna economy ga grow le wati economy ga grow molu konko katara fari mol kam mol la baka solda be sel ka wati economy ga grow mom kaje mol la any sector san sector kilindi ye mol kaje damat yo program sol fanena na meni alon ko propaganda tool sol no yo propaganda tool sol ta yo be sa fay kayto balay ta lo parliament ay bla bla parliament na tarata wato menna ay fonde ay ji ko ye block say because say ni aketa political gathering net wala asabum ali ajale arrange minol men bege ka the parasites like Yankuba Koli and the others APRC la former mobilizer bitung ayala mobilize mobilizer role nyenta NPP design NPP la dusano wani obe ani okuyala ba dusano fana ke balu damento ni ko bota la bulo ko ina okuyala so now they are mobilizing people kata president so fire la iko bida so la fire la kaso confidence la National Assembly nyen kamala ko mungo na be diam la banko ngoli Gambia ndol tutale Allahu akbar Gambia so ndol tutale so adama nyen nakata ka banko address kaitan di banko molla banko be mu al halatu bi atela masakunda mum ferele be buloko no ka banko molla balwoni ka bete andi anenga tela masakunda la tamanya ibe tamaka nyadila nyendal mu daliloti adama nyen nakata men na state house National Assembly pour ka diamu banko di wole ka diamu na loi de dalali number 1 number 2 ning ayatra nunko adama sonta atol Gambia dingul kande mbele be wuri kan alala lungo bawo mbele be wuri kan konna banko bo kole ade Bimbe price $1 list on Jibe, Mano say after how to call it 2,600. Mano dolbe 2,000 or 1,000 something. Ning ayatan nunko nyimbal wala kolea. Aning all other things, basic needs into sort of Gambia Bangkok. Adamaya kalam dam fele. Mundalila basabula nyulbe million tinyala koteke kafo kodama adama kabonam banjul from like let's just say 5 minutes moto borindo bolebe adama baro kunto 5 minutes moto borindo purkata kadiamu kalo palimino kan kadiamu mundalila basabula nyulbita ala kebe molla million tinyala koteke all in the name of katalo le ka presidential symbol pour idea bawo be ni mobilisation o membela be ngalo ne nyimbe nyame karambalo la politician nyato kaya be ngalo na be nyame ni mobilisation o membebe ke kande ni pareta ni mobilize ibokoni bale dili la millions many along kay be more transport la from different parts of the country pour kataji ko ye be transport wol be se futano parlement to nyaadile ani parlement e bandala ni kamala ko ni adama be dunna ani ni adama be funtila kayta dala ko be ko mabi be ko masam be ko masam adama baro kada lo parlement to kadiamuje diamo mom fon yalo kata tambila montro watola yeta yem million tinya wol kunna kamol mobilize ko kata munela bol kate la fasa ro tandi adama la parlement to wolle kata hanyindi le pour wa ko mom fo parlement to ina sabu nin kay ko dizu president mon menu ka kam fa I don't care if you are disappointed nka fa ko dizu president I don't care because to me adama is not qualified pour ka banko lead. The only place I qualified to pour ka lead is the zoo. So I don't temaka for Gambia zoo. Nkamem for zoo, wala mu adamala, you know, adamala kalantaya. Amanjara banku killing dunia kono aikije president. Ajara takake damentola nyaton koti. Ning ofana zekeno, wala bekele bula konda famot. So bankola nyinkola ya bebe kering. Ngine asabu Gambia dingul meni alon ko be boring kan adama no kan katre fayol kan anan ko tekede ala nga boring kan no kan nga fasa ha sulo min be dun kan adama be sulo men dun kan ning ngalong nga sude ngalon nyofi karanta non kununda billahi bebe selandal kabrembi and we have to start fighting now together collectively be kelo start la kabrembi adama kata lo state house national ko assembly akatalo national assembly kata diamo ke je diamo men yalon ko keme wo keme tawra wala ni lulo bebe kala fani yale abe mun fola nye keme wo keme tawra wala ni lulo abe mun fola national assembly abe be kala fani ya kuma kan wadda malat ab adama baro kata wala adol kal kata molu kumandi nan ne kana ka wala sembentu ya al kata molu kumandi nan ne kana nan pour ka wala empower to give him hope Gambia ndol tuda say be futala tembo me yalo ngalo say be kala ka sunjodi adama la asusu hay be sunjodi la asusu bare nyimbe mutinyaro leti nyimbe meya be sabu wolomo ni nyaton ko soto mem malon munemu abulu bani amara mati ye nyaton ko soto mem mambanko la sulo anin banko mo la sulo mu menti ame bondi nyokono ak amarita ata a confused. So this whole constitutional requirement me alonko well to the constitutional mandate given to Adam Barrow. As far as I'm concerned, this is a perfect misnomer. Nyimanya nakafoko mungo the state of the nation. Amang qualify kawo title on you sort. Because if you are to brief the citizens, the Gambians, about the state of the nation, you ought to do that one with clear conscience. Tell them the truth. Tell them what is exactly happening in the Gambia, the conditions, and the plain truth. You know, clear plans to give to the Gambian people. Clear plans. Ningo komongo declare plans. Nyelu Adam another state house National Assembly. Abe plans all men for plans all many alonko. They are not feasible plans. Plans all many alonko. It is possible la no. Komonga lawo gadi na kuwe benyamin that nonsense promises you giving that to the voters. So give them the clear plans. But he is going to go to the parliament and lie to the truth, to the Gambian people. Come on, promise and give them these elephant projects, promises, many alonko, they will never be fulfilled. They will never be fulfilled. The state of the nation is a very important occasion. But the earlier cycle fansol jele inata, because durumol lafta ka susuro ke la beto mamad sabal ko keren ka folom bari yinan to nyati keromol lafta tia kama be dawdandi yatei tia kama be dawdandi yatei ngoy say nen keromol dunda yalo NPP mu keren ka folati mo sabali nyanna ke la fon ko ni extende NPP mu keren ka folati bar say nen keromol dunte kono say sando keromol le dunda NPP kono yalo modu ma keromol le bi je men ka bor dusano wol bar say nen sando keromol dunda ye say ndula be kerin fesi nu ke je tia kama be dawdandi hanning dinkolo men do adam keromol batera adama baro kata mulla palimeno to kata diam banko muri handi ngalon ka kata fani adam mala foje kerewol ko foise tia kama te janni wo diamo be sila ngene asabu be funde kan ka mol mobila sai bidi ko be mol bon la na fojele ka mol bon na kiam ka mol bon na brika ma ke samane na lo palimeno do ha because adama mu ka hani ina nan na ya fasa puru nyimbaji la ko abe ko mom flase hani asalon ko NPP ko li janne asalon ko EBS ko li janne the state of the nation affair or how to call it address. State of the nation of Bola Mujinti. China Gambia registered to this level. And thanks to the president, the zoo president. China Banco Ninkala Ben Banco la Namera Kaloni Bedatila ni Adam Baro Batagi, but Adam Baro Ben Banco of Wati. Yenasa Gambia di Uliana Karamba. Yana Karambala and Bancola Kuala. Bancola Kuanya Nakalambe concernet. Mol menu be Corsirola, Mol menu be Diamukan, Yalone Camedia. Mol menu be Corsirola, menu be Diamola, Alone Camedia. Adamaka Kodo Membeti and Bancola Court. Aka bedun di Afansung private court, which itself is against the constitution of the Gambia. Which itself is against the constitution because in nonsense 1997 constitution on you may begin and take. Well, as Abu Baro Mankea. Well, as Abu Baro ben nonsense all cake and cool many aloke manya nakakela. He is not even worried about corruption or member cake on la bankoka. Being exposed at any level, Baro does not care. Because Almalo dal lo me bije kote. Baro corruption o abe Gambia la kodo men be barata tinyakan nante. Aba use kan ala private business all kuna aninga la party politics kuna baro man care hanin dunia la two for corners belly along the level of corruption in the Gambia, the deep-rooted corruption in the Gambia hanin dunia belly along among adama baro care among ala masakunda care. You know why? 1997 constitution o maintain di munali alo 1997 constitution president wa nabala president yala wato men abala dogo keke wato men tinyarol men kata buloko mota kitindi la no amanya naka kitindi ate kitindi la no luai immunity le diala ani malo so fana 1997 constitution no nyim frambe kuwal ko no men yalon ko Adam Barrow manso nyim constitution ko rena Gambia di wala nyana kalon ne ko mosi fambe be buloko no jansainde adama mangriri damade bari akunno fana fam lo kuyat adama mangriri damma bar adama kunno kuyata haninga ay mun ko dilti nyanna banko e ay muneke 1997 constitutional immunity le diala so that is the sad reality wala mto yani that is the sad reality so wala mu quality member ke kam iko ikada adama kasambale puro Brother Seku abaraka bage basi seri abaraka musa marena fode sise ala baraka ala baraka bage Boagar sise thank you bro musa marena ala baraka bro Yakub sise ala baraka bage Yakub baraka bage yeah everything is okay everything is okay na banko le be boy kam banko be boy kan ne bana ngamera be ngulu lale be ngulu malale ngambulo dunga ko do pour ngala boyo nyin ko nga wosto bawo boyo nyin be ke kan nyame nga be serious kam baka boyo nyin be ke kan nyame nga be serious kam baka le bi da sunjo di lela adama la prasse diamuno diamo siara Gambia but ngine bu ko di mi yalanka be ke kan on a serious note yajele APS ko la ni APS mem farata Fabakari to mo jarana la yin kafo mod keran kafo Bawo niaje the new generation of FPRC. Nyulo ni makeno. These people, yalon no komungo FPRC, there is no hope for them in FPRC anymore because there is a new breed of FPRC. Many yalongo, they want to transform FPRC. They are ready to take responsibility. Menketa ila mansa buloko no kabring abe mansa yala wato men. But it all, they felt so big that it all responsibility yinkela kafundina Gambia di unkan kamol apologize. You know, Gambia men fongo be yalon. Misali fe alanga mira Yankuba Koli sai wobe ni manya men bela nanten kodo be daw running aya nungo keje Yankuba Koli mammalu amanselam ate juwo be banta moli yo ko nyin tenko ndi ala keba yaka bitu ngaka funte ka Gambia di unal kamfandi kaitandi NPP ko la anna nga kafu nyokam UDP ko lu e ya jamela jamano ye menkela ngale kam koteke ke bute ke fa ke soron ke baydo ko wala nyina bota Yankuba Koli dakon abe munu jaw yaade nge ko nakki you know ko nakki ansulo nyina bota Yankuba Koli dakon but Yankuba Koli will be in beke kan kule kam bawo barola mutola wo nay inata bala just act like a psychopath yep from fenke as long as ila insults ila immorality a be directed towards UDP itebe aggrandizement of the sodola aning keta compensate aning keta consider Yankuba Koli bidalo la parliament ko no walanda betara NPP side Fatmata Jawara kabiri Fatmata Jawara sambana bunkono wato menna kewol kana kupi aka wato menna ka kupi akam wato menna ko afama yem fo ka rep Yankuba Koli nata la fa nyane nya David Koli sa fodi 4 eyes fo nyal benda 4 eyes Fatmata Jawara kabiri Yankuba Koli nata bawo Fatmata Jawara fongola na reason wala nyeti Fatmata nyani Yankuba Koli nya 4 eyes inyal benda 4 eyes janning jongula be maralano B Fatmata kaka akani wala ka bulongda kani wala ka bulongda ka UDP ko nenki hadani ka you know hadama di sometimes ika action no dolki wolke no kan foy fataki bari hani be balworo wato menna ika tandi mo lalete mo sifalati andum ibe kala no monedi sama mol ka o predict no le ñu manke conflicting story la hani bi ni e Fatmata yin nganyena amanje ko ñindi ata ndol yen ngani mum fonande but ni ajen kafu nan dalila kam ngafu dalila fanan kam kayitandi mune asabu ñinu be men yalon kay belare ñokante bi Yankuba Koli woldolu 2016 kabri mul be carte fo ela adama e bakol kar ñu pare ka adama fa in fact men ye ya jamme fo sugu ka fa ko adama fa Yankuba Koli bawo mulal ko bawo ya jamme be mesop jama ko no jabbi ñu len moti men yalon ko ya poussé ka bar kabri ya jamme tara muno folo kera ñu le folo ya jamme fo multa ya be ta kew ngamera ba fo kan ko rambu jara ya jamme la shipping boats sol sabaya boleta ngamere ka ay bunjang mel lo bakaw ay alo bunjang al mo EPS ko fo mo dale ko no jam ya jamme la kulungu la balante fi ning ya jamme ada ma wala bi e ka wura kan ko fe destan solo fara solo ba fari wul be tulo da fe jola ngamere audio ko nyang ka moy no yes sir yes boss yes sir yes your excellency yes sir your boss yes sir your excellency audio kono bar kabirin ku yana da fakira fo sai barway ñunu landi ñin nako ya jamme to burla na ñembanko kam e ko fa ko na opportunity katanye so fa baka tambon jara na la timo wolka APRC lawdi oda militancy ka wol mislead le kaytandi la ko ndo ko to jambela na bolo ko to dudu jawolu bakso jeta wol sana jaaju la broda bakso wolu ni ya jamme frede dal lubende jama bi dala be mali la ni kasamas ni gine jama bi tala because ya jamme hanni anata le alla njurto la Gambia no ñun wol do ni wol ñaaje wol be wu ni wol ñaaje ibe ñoy lay ne ka sujjudo kay wol ki joban kan bari say nga be balu ni sayal dar ye taraka ya jamme batun ikana fensoto ye la kamamuta wallanto ye sacrifice ye ya jamme jamfa ye la dino ni komo wafi yetia kama te dingo kon sai ile kabre dunda badim bon ila agreement no mendi la wolo nyindi ke betia kama la tela ha tia kama e bole tela sister amina ta baraka bak thank you sister Ami Bless kampa ware. Bari la nyinto. Abarka waga bro. Ma sincere. Thank you, Basen. Seko sise. Hey, abarka seko. So, nyile mkuwati mini alon ke bekere. Nyile mkuwati mini bekere. Adama bitala State of the Nation address lala. But the State of the Nation address, saya kita political gathering neti. Akita political gathering neti. Bawo ye timul la kafunyo kan timul meni alongo. Mo bebe laflale ding demanding ta yakko poti yakela di fokono. Am I easy? Gambia am I easy? Mani bodo mu 2000 net. Mani bodo 2000 something dollars. Am I easy? Ñunu mantra dokula ñunu mantra fenne yankuba koli mantra dokula ba ma mekino am fensoto fabaga to mo jata say o mo speaker di parliament. But let us be ready to have the most dictatorial regime in the parliament as to his orders and the standing orders and everything that speaker got responsible men. We should expect that in the parliament. Rambo jata o mantra dokula am metini ay bankaran na am fenke. Well, but if we base balu bagari jumala fam nyaba kundan ko ye wuro manda kan nyaba kundan ko bari ko la barak ngajal bari bon ko ye bulo la kala kay bawo atara fundi bandale akaka pamodu la ne e yalo ngel ini la ne dom ka pamodu di bal ka pamodu jël pamodu na be ñol la ñim fala aga be jëlol so ka la wol de ko kam kadi bagari dafa na pamodu la ko mo ka dum bagate la bagari jet pala ko mo ka dum baba bagari la ha wala sabu padi am do watu wata bagari wati bina la ngamoy bakari jete nabe diamula foni maye high blood pressure mama bawo kamfa men suri ala makangol do nabe pamodu address la am katara kamfa rin jakan ke baludula ñulla baludula pamodu ka wala taf ñulla fero mu menti ke balu pamodu kalo wolto ka wala taf ñunu dum abe jarali e barwoni sayal bari malbaliya mu Kenya lombaliya bale fanamu jankuba koli kananam kanyin kuma sifafo ha amalo warta bagala jankuba koli ala kuwaro. But I don't think Yankuba ben told Puslano to go same level at a bedamento. Brother Ansumana, Barka Baga, Ansumana Sisa. Bading. Yes. So Yankuba Koli told Puslano Nyama. So what we can tell Yankuba Koli, Wolo Nyintiko, Yankuba Koli has always been useless in the Gambia. Imagine a man of this caliber, Waketa no Mayoti Gambia Bangkok and KMC, a very strategic municipality like KMC, with a huge sum of money, Mayalonke Kamuta, it can collect as tax. Kajekomongo ya put back to use into that very municipality. But Yankuba Koli Latemo, you only prove to be a psychopath. You only prove to jump high when they ask you to jump. Or to go, or to ask. The only question they would call you a mom for, well, you only ask how far, Niko jump, and you just say how far should I jump. Yankuba Koli Benu wala jam. Kodo membeka kole KMC. Every single thing membeka kole KMC. Abekata muntola abekata into the activities of the APRC and the private use of the then President Yahya Jammeh. So there was nothing strategic, there was nothing logistic, there was nothing that involved the use of the brain or the mind or the knowledge. Kajeko Mogo ye KMC Samano. Well, I said KMC la problemo was a deep-rooted one. For instance, let's go to the Bakode dumping site. Bakode dumping site has been left unattended for 22 good years. So the problem when you remember was deep-rooted. Nile asabong abe Talib Ahmed Bensouda aba batandikam purka jeko to get rid of that site completely, despite all the magnificent plans I menolandi to tackle that Bakode dumping site. As we speak, recently, alienala interview mo live, as we are talking now, Talibia men spend Bakode dumping site on Yukona is more than 20 million Gambian dollars. You know, yeme best pen up on a kajeko mongo. Ya start kadoko. And already they have negotiated with a company in Ghana. Menunyan na kana bakot la dumping site ni daka be bond ka dismantle completely. Because problem was a deep-rooted problem. Under the leadership of Yankuba Koli, I Mayoyak came Sile 2 times. 2 times I Mayoyak again. There is nothing that he could show off infrastructural development in KMC. So nimbi wol ko be funtila nan ka foy be UDP ko le bar yalla ñam fam be metti to ñalo Musa Sidi ko makilim fo lada nit ñi be fengi no la Adama Barrow bulo ko ibe UDP nan nan ñi kamala ko mo prier consider bawo that is the only agenda. In fact, that was the only agenda that has been the only agenda NPP la masakunda ni menna ibela hormoni la bunya ila alfali kulu menna ibe wole fayla yedum batarol la grupo ko wala mo banen di roti anin keba nangondi dina mo nango ye palaso dila ye ke palaso wallanto ni mu mandin ko lati ye boy la mandin ka yato ye mandin ko nen ye mandin ko la ko mo nen ye ko mandina ye palaso da ya dila bari tela o palaso be kala wati dindati they are going to get rid of you because they don't need you. Barrow has decided that his government is going to be an anti-Mandinka government. Not only is Barrow incompetent, not only is he illiterate, not only is he a zoo president, but Barrow natally with a tribal dissection can Gambia Banco push into that. That is what Barrow wanted. Wala sabu, even animal Mandinka demolati. Ibebola mandinka yalto ye mandinko neng and you become a psychopath before Barrow will consider you. Wala sabu recently, Ali Dr. 𝒕𝒉𝒂𝒏 is now moving towards that line. Despite his experience, the assumed experience, the assumption is that Dr. 𝒕𝒉𝒂𝒏 is a well-landed guy. But ila karang karasi kabugo fanang karang. Anila integrity fanang mukatara nyobala. You can understand what you were doing in class. You can definitely master everything you're doing in class. When you, in fact, lack total integrity, total dignity, you have no grain of integrity in you. This is what is happening in the Gambia. And even the elites. Like the likes of Dr. 𝒕𝒉𝒂𝒏, berende foye from God dealer. Come on go, Nabagar Bani will be Padiem thief and the wife. And the Padiem thief and the wife. So this is the kind of useless society me alonko NPP men create in the Gambia. But nim mamuli ngalo, nothing is gonna work. Go outside, go to any world, go to any country in the world. Attain any degree that you want. Your degree will be as useless as a tissue paper in the Gambia. Billahi wallahi ta'ala. Handing ayatra nunko yamun degree la soto. From whatever university. In the Gambia, your degree is going to be as useless as a tissue paper. Because there is no system. There is no plan to create a system. May alonka be more enable to practice our professions in the Gambia perfectly. There is no opportunity. For instance, let's go to the area of research. In the University of the Gambia, there is nothing that you can research on because there is no opportunity for any research group or a team in that country. Even in the 25th option, consideration, that is not that one. And these are some of the things Mose Minkeno Kajekomunko, Bankoye develop demanding as other sectors may improve come. You invest into the research departments, Kajeko, Wolfana, they come up with new things, new strategies, new things, new methods. Wolfana ye implement. Teriaka kenanten. But Barola Masakunda na la nyidbe, nimme malo ngafoy. Nimme yalon kayita ko mu academicien wala wale mu tijati wale mu fendati da politiko kono. Siyetan kun nabade ko nga wala se. Your knowledge, your degree, your experience has nothing important in the Gambia. Ni be siri ngakam como ko jutala mo amanna fa sodo abelko tissue paper. We have to talk, we have to speak up, convince people many 𝒕𝒉𝒂𝒏 as a role model, convince them that this is not the government member kalano. You have your aspirations. Many alongo you want to achieve in the Gambia in any sector. So speak up. Everybody. Look at the group. Memina kan na bangko kan say. Kerangol bagi duma kerangol. Sando kerangol nada say. Sando kerangol ye dagi je. Wal kasi ka duma la wan na sele sando. Wal kasi ka duma la wan na sele sando. Wal ka Messi ka duma na ka sele sando. Hani Gambia 20 commission of inquiries la londi after Adama Barrow. Wal ni women ka sele sando moto wajala. Basin seri. Bakso kiango. Auzubillahi minasyaitanir rajim. Kia Musa, kia baraka. Bakso kiango. Bakso hao ni guy kiango. Bakso to sanna wala. Ngay bakso to sanna wala. Yeah, so wale biye nte nara ka wale kachaja na Gambia nolu funding kelu sakon defon na comrade so. Alo jama biye be abo de political konale. Jama political je time be solti. Jama joko if you are a student or an academician, emanya dagala political kono. But I wonder says who that nibe need funkol kono you shouldn't involve yourself in politics. In fact, this is when the country needs you more. Panko suratela nyintemboto la katambi wato bela. Janning the problem when you be deep rooted like to a point that it's going to take a should share pour kajeko ala effort ni na elanto takan kajeko ka problem when you ka uproot no. Remember development all it takes decades. Janning ibala impact from jela bankoga. But how about a problem? How about a problem? Nim problem when you not to fix that problem even takes longer. And no say will be keka. We were all complaining about 22 years of regression and suppression, backwardedness. Now, Zoo President now, first 5 years old was all the same thing, no work, no nothing, no achievement. Second 5 years old, the same thing, if not worse. Because sign men be bad than nothing. Will be full base and full base asika. He be basically nice sando. Bakar bajita mambo ko dan tamamire. I even wonder if I am more lucky from saying that. Yeah, it's important that is the fact. It is part of everything. Everything. Niye dabo ndakono wala sabu hani be boro me minna molel kadira. Niye dabo ndakono hani jiyo be minna molel kadira. Niye dabo ndakono hani jamo de kasal damento molel badile la ande te betar la kila molel sek. You don't have any right. You don't have any right. Kafuje. Ibe jiyo minna, ibe domoro mentala, ibe la damento, ibe tamala, ibe bulala memfankono, ibe everything. But only if we can relate these things now, understand komongo, we all have a take. Kaje komongo na governments are accounted for what they're doing for our people and for us. Yes. Ala baraka bake be programo nying ba danda janne to sainte ngalon ko modol fana be nalale bi mo tima solati jama bi nalale sa mo be konton Gambia la majo fana manjam fa bake se doa ka ko victory rana ko dege ya defend ko dege ni ngabot alabal so adol men yalo kal ye jibero ke nante ngani men yalo ke bi nala programo ni jibela be menkela kal be konton killing altola aning albedula dulato ka dual fana be mo be hajo to fo ala se hajo jin sajara na patio mengata UDP patio di anin na patio la nyaton ko kadwe fo ala se so jadi kende ala sima ya ba ye nganio nato ye meso do Gambia ye fo ala sa timmande jadi kende ya ba kono bawo wo fana kuma da bakele ye nyim bata men be ke Gambia banko e ni wato me yalon ko ila nato nyin abinala fo aseke nyen kayra bati aning fula nyam fana ka duwan na party leader His Excellency my president lawyer Usenu Numukanda Dabo Simaya Bala anin jati kenda yaba na party leader and I hope he's going to be the party leader forever for Jani Lumena Mbafala ko bila mo afada UDP la party leader UDP la flag bearer adamma damma itenteng ay kati he deserves it, he's worth it kaje ko mun ko nga tamindi 24/7 na policy sol nimba wol falinda the plans and other things those could be done but we have somebody Mealonko nobody is mentally stable in the Gambia than him. Nobody understands the problems of that country than him. Nobody who is a mischief will like him because Dabo and the mischiefs antagonizes 24/7 antagonizes so that is the kind of a leadership that our nation needs right now. Mbe programo dande jangato ala baraka bake alma tilo to diala mo be dawtrani. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah.